You know that feeling when someone smiles at you, laughs at your jokes, even shows up when it's convenient. But something about it feels slightly off. Not enough to question it out loud, just enough to sit quietly in the back of your mind. Most people learn to ignore that feeling. They tell themselves they're overthinking or being too sensitive. And over time, that quiet discomfort gets mislabeled as insecurity, when in reality, it's often something much more perceptive. What you're sensing in those moments can be an early signal of something people rarely explain clearly. How to recognize a fake connection almost instantly. Not in a dramatic, obvious way, but in subtle, almost invisible patterns. There's more going on here than people realize. Psychologically, humans are wired to detect emotional consistency. The brain is constantly scanning for alignment between words, tone, and behavior. When those don't match, even slightly, the nervous system notices. Research in social psychology shows that micro-expressions, timing, and emotional reciprocity play a huge role in how safe or genuine someone feels. When a person's responses feel delayed, overly polished, or selectively warm, your brain registers it before you consciously understand why. In real life, this often shows up in small ways. Conversations that feel one-sided, where interest appears only when it benefits them. Support that feels conditional, like it's tied to your success or usefulness. Or moments where vulnerability is met with surface-level reactions instead of real presence. These patterns don't come out of nowhere. Many people learn to adapt socially in ways that protect their image or position. Sometimes it's shaped by environments where authenticity wasn't rewarded, or where relationships were transactional. Over time, this creates a style of connection that looks friendly on the surface, but lacks emotional depth underneath. And it's important to understand, this isn't about labeling people as good or bad. Some individuals are simply wired or conditioned to relate this way, just like others are wired to seek deeper, more emotionally consistent connections. Neither is inherently right or wrong. They're different ways of navigating the social world. But here's the part most people don't expect. The ability to sense this quickly isn't just about spotting others. It's also about how attuned you are to emotional nuance. People who notice fake connections early often have a heightened awareness of subtle shifts in energy, tone, and intention. That awareness can be a strength, but it can also come with the quiet cost of feeling disconnected in spaces where others seem comfortable. So if you've ever picked up on something in someone within seconds and couldn't quite explain it, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means your mind is doing exactly what it was designed to do, protecting you, by noticing what doesn't fully align. And sometimes that quiet awareness is more accurate than anything that gets said out loud. If this feeling is familiar, there's a deeper layer to it. Something about how you read people and why certain connections affect you more than others. And once you start seeing that clearly, a lot of things begin to make more sense.